under the pits. Woo! So hot. Hey my beautiful Empiras, it's Michelle and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be like a trying new products and get ready with me video. This look I created, I think it came out really beautiful. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So let me show you the products we're going to be using today. The first thing that I got was the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, and then I also picked up from Marshalls. And next I got the Becca Apres Ski Glow Face Palette. I got this from Marshalls for only $25. Such a steal. And it comes with 6 pans here. 1, 2, 3 highlights, 2 blushes, this one, and then a bronzer. That is such a steal for $24. I am a little concerned considering this was from 2017's Christmas launch, but hopefully since it hasn't been opened, it's not going to cause me any problems or be expired. We have Bronze Bondi, we have Opal Highlight, Blushed Copper Blush, then we have Rose Quartz Highlight, Icicle, and then Winter Berry Blush. I believe these 2 colors are never before seen, so I'm really excited to use this palette. And then we'll get into the Sunrise palette. So here are the beautiful shades. I'm going to show you some swatches. We're not going to make this last too long because I did my whole face today, so that's going to make this video long enough. I'm just going to quickly swatch them and show you on my arm. Okay, so here are the swatches. Very, very warm tone, very up my alley. We got a lot of shimmers and mattes, a nice variety here. So I'm not going to go on this intro too long. Get your snacks or get your makeup and do makeup with me. We're going to chat about some things. I'm going to catch you up on some stuff that's been going on in my life. All my beautiful supporters, thank you so much for watching my videos. You know who you are. I love you so much. If you haven't joined my Empira family, I would love it if you'd subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I love making new friends, and I always show support back. So definitely subscribe and comment down below and let me know that you have a channel. I will definitely check you out. So I'm not going to make this intro too long. Let's just get into the tutorial. Welcome to my real face. This is bare, absolutely no makeup on it. I have been breaking out really bad. I mean, I get it quite common here. It's called the hormonal beard. The doctor told me it's very common in women age 30. They get like a second puberty, which really sucks, but I'm getting them up here and here. I don't know what's going on. I wash my face. I've been using the Glam Glow Super Matte, I believe it's called, to try to clear this up. I even went and got a few samples yesterday from Sephora of things that they suggest that might help my skin. I don't know what's going on, but I'm looking forward to covering this up right now because I have to head out. Get your snacks, maybe do some makeup with me. That would be awesome, and we'll chat. Comment down below and I'll chat back with you. So today we're going to try out the Itcosmetics CC Cream and the Pore Filling Primer, as well as the It Bye Bye Under Eye. We're going to try all 3 of those today, like a whole Itcosmetics on my face. I heard really good things about this product. I personally haven't tried it, so it's new to me. I know it's not new in the makeup world, but I wanted to try it out. So we'll start off with the Pore Filling Primer. It's like a little pink color. I've really been liking the Hourglass primer. So let's see how this compares because there is quite a bit of a price difference. It smells nice. I don't know if pore filling products is great, especially when you're having acne. Probably not because you're clogging the pores. I do wash my face every single night. I never go to sleep with makeup on. And I'll use like a micellar water and then an actual cleanser after that. So it's getting like a double cleanse. I haven't even been wanting to use skincare much because I just don't want to be adding anything extra to the pores. Oh, it just looks awful. So frustrating when your skin is just not doing well and you're trying everything and you can't figure out why. I just washed my hair today and for some reason it's always like super frizzy the first day, even though I straighten it and blow dry it. Don't mind that. Hair flip away, just who cares? Usually I'd go in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer. I'm not sure if the Bye Bye Under Eye is supposed to be just a concealer or if it's like a corrector as well. I think I'm just going to try using just that and see how it works. We got the It CC Cream and Fair. Put that on first. Got my wet beauty blender. Wet beauty blender, wet beauty blender. All right, let's go in with the product and cover up this face. So what am I noticing right away? It's very light coverage. It is a CC cream, so I wasn't really expecting a full coverage. I've been noticing my pores a lot more in the past few months than I ever did before. I never really had a pore issue. I definitely still notice them, so I wouldn't say that pore filler is that great. We'll do a check-in at the end of the day just to see how this wears. I love a product that makes my skin look better, not worse, and not only for an hour or two. I can really smell that candle. If you see the candle burning back there, if you have a Dollar Tree, they have amazing decorations right now. They're so cute and so affordable. And I didn't know, because I always buy Bath and Body Works candles, so I didn't know if a dollar store. Let's continue with the try on. Okay, so it definitely doesn't cover any of the acne, but it is giving me more of like a even base to work with. I always have a lot of redness on my nose. I don't know why. It's always been like that. It almost looks like it's sunburn all the time. I mean, it could be a little sunburn. It is sticking out from my face. I'm using the Itcosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in Light Buff. Okay, it's a little dry looking. It is covering pretty well though. That's my problem, is finding something that covers well but does not make me look dry and crepey. I just got a sample of the Benefit Bowing Concealer to try. So I'll probably try that next, maybe in another video. So I'm just using this concealer and seeing how it works around the parts that didn't get covered. I'll go in with a beauty blender first, and then if I don't get the coverage I'm wanting with that, I find that using a brush helps a lot. If you can't seem to cover your acne with a beauty blender, try a brush. Okay, we need some there, we need some there, and some right there. Oh, I hate having so many pimples everywhere. You'd think I was a teenager, I'm almost 40. So I love using this Real Techniques, a buffing brush. Is this cup not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I do not like spiders, but comes with the territory when you think of Halloween. I don't know why they had to bring spiders into the mix. Okay, there, it's covered. 2 layers, they're pretty good. So, my face is looking pretty even here. I usually don't come on camera without my eyebrows, but you are my family of Empiras, so we are gonna show our true selves. This is what my face looks like. You see what I'm talking about with my half an eyebrow? This is just left over from microblading and tattooing, but there's like literally no hair on the sides there. Don't judge me. I kind of want to let this dry a little bit because it's a little bit tacky feeling, so I think we're gonna go in with the eyes. I have a new palette that I'm so excited to show you. I'll tell you the truth, I've used it a couple times and I am loving it, but I've just done a couple quick looks just to see how the pigmentation was, and it's kind of weird, the pigmentation. A lot of the pigment kind of blends away, but at the same time it's so easily blendable. Like, because the pigmentation doesn't stay as dramatic, it seems like it just blends effortlessly to the point that I don't feel like there's that, you know, harsh line. Sometimes you put one color and another color and then you're like, you can really differentiate, and I don't particularly love that. I don't want it to look like blue, green, yellow. I want it to all look like it fades into one another, and I really feel like you can do that with this palette. I mean, this palette was like $86 plus tax. It's quite pricey. I did return the Too Faced palette and got this one instead because I really wasn't loving it. I did like the few matte colors, but the sparkles, as you'll see in my previous video if you watched it, they were coming off in patches, and I just can't be having that. It's not worth it to me. Such a small palette when I could bring it back and get something that I would like more. So now I'm going to try this. I think we're going to start off with Morning. the big fluffy brush and just bring that right into the crease. It's a nice transition color. This is also a very powdery palette. You'll notice when you dip in, you see there's a lot of kickback, but as long as the product performs well, that's what I care about. Sometimes it does suck because, you know, your product is gonna waste a lot faster if, you know, so much is kicking up in the pan every time you use it. I was plucking my brows and you can really notice the redness there. I'm gonna put a little bit of cornelian over top of that. I've been having such a hard time having energy to do anything since I've been back to working out. I mean, I was swimming 4 times a week over the summer and I was feeling very similar, but now it's like a whole new workout plan all over again. Really shiny looking. Oh God, I still had some there that wasn't blended in. So I've been really not playing with makeup all week because by the time I work out and then I shower, I just feel like I want to lie down. I have a really bad back. If you don't know, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you probably do know, but it's really hard on my back, so I'm trying to kind of build up to it slowly. All right, next we're gonna go in with Morgan with a brush like this. I don't know what to call it. That's what it looks like. We're gonna turn it on its side and go directly in the crease, so a little lower than where we brought the other colors. You see what I mean? You see how there's literally no line? You can't really tell where one color starts and the other begins, or where one color starts and the other color ends. You can't really tell. We're gonna go in with a little bit of Jasper. Go back in with the big buffing brush, maybe cornelian. Go over top of Jasper just to try to blend everything together. Shoot. Definitely tap off your brush or you'll get a lot of pigment in one area. We're gonna go in with Glory with a smaller brush. So I don't know what all these brushes are called. I have to go get groceries today. I've been out the past 2 days, running around. I would prefer to be relaxing today, but duty calls. Oh, we need food. How's everybody's weekend been? I'm not sure when this will be posted. Hopefully I can get around to doing it quickly. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I mean, we probably won't get many more weekends like this where it's super warm, at least not here. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that we used for Jasper and just go around the edges again. It's always a lot of buffing and blending, buffing and blending. Then we're gonna go in with an even smaller brush and get the color Clove. Really make it like a sunset. Hopefully you can tell when I'm blending what I meant when I said that once you start blending, a lot of the pigmentation kind of disappears. See how dark that is right now? Now I take a little bit of a bigger brush and just blend it a little bit. Go back in with Morning and the big fluffy brush and just kind of go over everything. Why is this thing back? Why? It had 3 layers of concealer and it's back. We're going in with the big guns. Not messing around. This e.l.f. Camo Concealer, as much as it's so dry and cakey and I hate it under my eyes, it works amazing for covering pimples, amazing. Like, I can put this on and it usually lasts all day. Ooh, see, and that seems like such a small amount, but this stuff is thick. This brush keeps pushing inside the ferrule. I don't know why it's doing that. Ugh. I use a tweezer and pull it back out. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. I'm so hot. Look at this sucker. Let's get drinking this before it melts. I'm just sitting here with this not even blended. Really just getting a little too comfortable on camera. My mind's all over the place, okay? Oh, I hate putting this on. I'm gonna have to remember in the check-in that I put it here because that is gonna make no bearing on how well this Itcosmetics CC cream works, because I know this makes me look dry and cakey, but at this point I'd rather look a little dry on my chin than have pimples really standing out. You can see again, I blended it a little too much. Just a little. Just doesn't want to cover. Alright, there we go. Don't touch it, just leave it. Let's see how long it stays hidden. I don't know if it's the product or if it's just the fact that I'm sweating, but my face looks really dewy. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and cut the crease. It's funny, I have a backing to the chair, but when I'm doing my makeup, I tend to always lean in, and then my back hurts because I'm leaning too much. You know, you figure you're doing your makeup for a good hour, hour and a half, hunched over like that. You already have a bad back, it's just not the thesis. Let's go back in with Glory, just a little bit. I want to deepen up its color. I think I'm gonna go with this one in the crease. Phlox, Phlox. Never heard that word before. First, we're gonna try it without any glitter glue. See how it works. That looks okay, but we're gonna do some glitter glue. Some NYX's glitter glue. Now we'll go back in with Phlox. I think these colors are gonna be so gorgeous for around the holidays, Christmas time. You see, doing like a beautiful smoky eye with this on the lid. I'm gonna go back over the crease with a little bit of clove. I'm going with Glory a little bit. Going with Morgan. Carnelian. I don't know. These colors are really beautiful, but I don't know if it's worth the $86 price tag. Go back in with Glory a little. I'm going to use a flat brush like this, hand press Phlox right under the lower lash line. I'm going to take the small blending brush again and just go over with Morgan, I think. Just to just to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. This is something else I picked up. I actually picked it up at Marshall's. This Becca palette. I was so excited to see a whole Becca palette with 3 blushes, 2 highlights, and a bronzer for only $25. It says comparable at $50. Mind you, when I researched when I got home, I realized that this was a limited edition palette from 2017, so that means it's been almost 2 years. So I don't know, like, does makeup expire when it hasn't been opened? I'd assume it still does. I've used it a couple times and I haven't had any problems with breaking out or anything. Yes, I'm breaking out here, but I only use it right here and there's nothing happening, no irritation or anything. I know a few people I asked and they said mainly it's concern when it's liquids, but these are the shades here. Are they not stunning? Like, look at these. I love my Becca Champagne highlight. That is literally my favorite highlight, and it is the only Becca product I have because they're so expensive. I think it was like $36 just for that one color. This was $25 and you're getting to try so many Becca products. I can't say if it compares in quality to their original Becca products. You know how sometimes they do palettes and it's just not as good of quality as the originals? Apparently everything is in the regular line except for the blush in Winterberry, and this highlight is something they don't regularly have. I'm going to use this bronzer as like a contour because it's kind of dark. Go in with my Avon brush. Love when it has a hair on it. So we're going to hop into this. Oh, here it comes again. It's already showing through. I just can't get that sucker to stay on. Well, it's definitely light. So let's use it as a bronzer. I don't know if I would say I like it more than my favorite Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer because that has sort of a glow. I just love the shade and tone of that. I don't hate this one, but it's nothing crazy special in my opinion. I'm gonna go in with, I believe, Winterberry for the blush. It's very like rosy cheek. You've been out in the snow type look, which it's hot as hell out, so you definitely aren't getting rosy from being cold. Very nice, like a natural flush look. Let me know down below if you've used any Becca blushes and how you like them. I don't have anything to compare it to, but I don't find this to be anything special, but I'm not sure if it's just because it's the palette. Sometimes, like I said, they're not always as good as the originals. I'm gonna spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and then we'll go in with the highlight. And then I just have my eyebrows and mascara and I'm done. The smell, I love it. It's so refreshing. I like to go back in with my beauty blender and kind of dab the product. I almost feel like the blush gives me that redness look that I covered up with foundation. I think that's why I really go for peachy blushes, because anything that's like red toned just makes me look like I'm back to having my natural skin tone, which I don't like showing my redness on my cheeks, so I usually cover them up. Okay, so let's go in with this gold shimmery one right here. This is the one that I was hoping was similar to Champagne Pop because I have hit pan and I'm getting low. Oh, that's beautiful. Definitely beautiful. I use a Dallas Benefit blush as a contour. It's a lot better. These box blushes are everything. They last a long time. There's so much product. It lasts on the skin and it's got great pigment. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is gonna be the final look. I ended up using the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Mascara. It's not my favorite, but I'm just trying to use it up. I went with the NYX Nude Suede shoes. You know I love this. I always use this. The Cashmere Silk Hard Candy in Macaroon. Can't believe I don't even have my earrings on. And yeah, that's my final look. I think it turned out really nice. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna slip a clip in later on in the day to let you know how this makeup is wearing, how the eyeshadow holds up, how the foundation and everything holds up. Okay, so this is my check-in after 7 hours. I haven't done any touch-ups. As you can see, it's come off my chin like it always does, and around my nose. I'm always blowing my nose, touching my chin. I can't help that. You can definitely see it's gotten a bit greasy, but it doesn't look cakey. I wouldn't say the It pore filler did much for my pores, but it definitely still looks nice after. So here's a check-in in my bathroom after 9 hours with the eyeshadow and the Itcosmetics. I did touch up underneath my eyes because I was filming another video and around my nose and stuff, but I mean, I think my skin is looking still pretty good. The eyeshadow I'm noticing is kind of coming off in the creases. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, the pigmentation is still there, but it's definitely creasing. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial and this little chit chat get ready with me, please give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you're enjoying my content. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next time, bye!